Natasha here. Today we're going to work on Bakasana or crow press to handstand. Even if you're not there yet, we're going to work up drills to get you there. So this will be really good for strength building, for the core, for the shoulders, and kind of understanding what it takes to get that crow press. Have a strap that you can put around your arms, and maybe some wall space or a couch, something you can press your head into. Those will be the couple of ways to just practice to get the feel of how to do the crow press, and eventually you won't need that stuff. All right, I always start with wrist preps, so let's go ahead and circle out the wrists. Circle both ways. Take some nice deep breaths. Be calm, be present. Go ahead and take your hands in a bind and then just circle them right. Little figure eight, reverse, little figure eight, your not natural way. And then flip the palms upside down, wiggle and kind of move the fingers as best as you can here with a little bit of weight countering what we normally do. Good, and then flex, point, other way, point, flex, and blink. All right, so start to press the shoulders down, start to knit the rib cage and belly in, and then just these fast little blinks, watching the fire, the forearms fire, and then straight up. So we're gonna elevate the shoulders, pull the ribs in, draw the belly in like you would do in a handstand, and blink, 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 blink. Oh, all right, press the palms on the ceiling, gaze up, push away, ribs in, pull the belly button in, hold it here, push down through water. Come into tabletop. Spread your fingers wide and then just start to rock forward and back. So we want to practice the lean that it's going to take to get you into the fingertips. So lean into the fingers, press down, come back, lean forward, press down, and then just start to circle one way, exhale, circle the other way. One more time like that, pull the belly in, circle each direction, and come back to the middle. All right, another quick counter stretch on the wrists. Wiggle those fingers, push the shoulders down, draw the navel in. Cat-cow, index finger forward. We want this slight turn out so we can turn the crease of the elbow forward and then push the shoulders down. So we wrap the triceps and we engage or protract through the shoulders. Exhale, continue to protract and take a cat back. Exhale all the air out. Inhale, pull the mat backwards, pull the shoulders away from the ears, stretch out through the abdominals, gaze ahead. Exhale. So as we do this, I want you to really feel the back muscles turn on as we retract, and then exhale, the core muscles firing as you protract. So it's not just a stretch, it's really working on activating the opposing muscle. All right, we're gonna do this in a hover. Tuck your toes under, hover your table, bounce a couple times, and then try to do these cat-cow in a hovering knee position. Exhale, round, push the earth away, pull the belly button in. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, two more times. Spread your fingers, grip the mat with your finger, try to keep the knees low. Lean into the fingertips, pull the belly up. Cow, exhale, cat. Hold the cat back, look at your knees, hover them, push the shoulders down even more, find more engagement, more space. Downward facing dog. Pedal, shake out the head. Good, sway those hips from side to side, turning the heels one way and then the other way. Good, knees to nose. We're gonna tap, come back. Knee tucks, working on compression. Tuck the knee, hold your whole thighs touching your chest. All right, couple more. Inhale, exhale, and then lean forward. Come back, two more. Inhale, nice tight tuck, even the hamstrings on. Tuck, 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 and release it. Take a moment in a child's pose. Circle the wrists while you're here. All right, we're gonna go back through downward facing dog, and we're gonna work cat-cow in this spinal undulation, like you're a tidal wave rolling into plank, and rolling back. And that's really just to teach you the action of the pushing that it'll take to press up. And really for any arm balance and any press. So rounding and lifting. So really think of pushing down, pulling the belly up, separating the shoulder blades, engaging everything. So even the quads and the belly are on. Round, round, round. Lift. Round, round, round. Feel the core. See if you can cramp up the core by engaging it so hard. One more time. Round, round, round. Release. All right. Take a moment to flip the palms and let that go. Quick little shoulder flow, gaining this strength that it's going to take. Let's come into plank position again. You can pop right up there. So we'll widen our stance a little bit. We'll try not to let the hips move. Push the shoulders down. We're going to tap our shoulder and reach it out. Shoulder tap, shoulder reach. Tap, reach. Tap, reach. Good. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Hips are not flowing from side to side or rotating if you can help it. All right, this time we're going to tap our shoulder, swing up to side plank, come back and reach, bring it down. Shoulder, side plank, reach, drop it down. Shoulder, side plank, reach, down. Shoulder, side plank, reach. Can we do one more set? Shoulder, swing it up, keep it forward, one-handed plank. Shoulder, side plank, one-handed plank. Hold. Downward facing dog. We're going to turn the elbows, the fingertips slightly inward and the elbows a little wide on this one. Tiptoe in. If your hamstrings are tight, bend the knees. We're going to do some shoulder presses, upside down push-ups, down dog push-ups. 8. Head towards the earth. 7. 6. Belly in. 5. 4. 3. It might look like this. 2. With bent knees, that's okay. 1. Let's do one more. Hold. Can we land the head softly? Can you come out of that? Push and round the spine. Push, 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 push. All right. Release it. Take a moment. While we're resting and recovering, we're going to take Malasana. So you wouldn't think that maybe Malasana would be a strengthening pose, but we can really activate the lats that you're going to need when we're in this pose. So push the elbows into the inside of the knee, press the palms down, and then start to elongate the spine and engage these side muscles, your serratus anterior muscles that you use when you push. Good, and then into the latissimus dorsi. Push the palms in, find length, engage the side body, find more length, engage the side body. And then use this to use the core to find compression. So now from Malasana, tuck and push. Make yourself a tight ball. Malasana, engage the sides of the back. The shoulders push away from the ears. Exhale. Core, tightest tuck. Pull the belly in, round the spine. One more time. Malasana, engage the sides of the back. The shoulders pull down and back. Shoulders retract. Exhale, protract. Hug the knees into the chest. Make yourself as tight as you can so that when you're in your crow, you're in this really tight, compressed position. So you can do this, right? Tuck, and then see if you can tuck from seated Navasana crow to Malasana. Crow in boat. Push and lift. One more time. Crow in your boat. Knees to armpits, push the shoulders down, hug the knees and round the spine, push away. Bring the feet down. Lean forward, and come back. So you're gonna need that lean and to trust yourself that your fingers can lean, you can lean forward into your fingers without falling on your head. Then you're gonna push the shoulders down and peel those knees off, roll the hips over the shoulders. So the more you lean and the higher you get your hips up in crow, the easier it's going to be to just kind of lift right off of that. Don't forget, if you are feeling really scared that you're going to crash forward, you can always put a pillow down in front of your head. I've seen many yogis learn that way. So there's a little safety net if you do crash forward. You can always tuck into a forward roll as well if your head starts to crash down. Keep the arms really active. You might just end up in a headstand, so that's okay too. And the other thing, of course, is just using the breath as you're gonna inhale to prep and exhale to press in. So when you're doing that hard work, usually that's the exhale, you're pushing out. I'm gonna inhale to prep and then start to push the shoulders down. I'm already gonna go into this crow really active so that I have, and with my hips up high, so I have less work ahead of me. One more really quick abdominal exercise, just a reverse crow on your back. Again, to practice compression and pushing and just start to engage the core. You need a lot of core strength. Let's tuck the knees in and push the ceiling up. And release. Exhale. Try to get the thighs to the belly, knees to the armpits. Exhale. Let's do 10, 9, zip up. Everything to the midline, knees to armpits. 8. Use the breath. Exhale. 7, 6, 5. Roll the shoulders up. 4. Can you get the knees higher? 3. Right into those armpits. 2. Exhale. 1. Hold it here. Push the shoulders up a little higher. Press your hands on the ceiling. Tuck the knees a little tighter. Hug the heels in a little stronger. And release. Wash the knees from side to side. All right. We're going to go into our Bakasana next. Roll yourself up. Working on some crow push-ups and crow taps and crow jump backs, which will all be the strength that you're going to need to press yourself off of your arms out of crow. So spread your fingers, index finger forward, get the hips up high to start. Come up on your toes and then get the knees into the armpits. Push the shoulders down as you lean forward. Let the feet float up. Soften, crunch, and work on straightening. Bend, flat back. Exhale, round and push the earth away. Hug the heels in. Bend, think of cat-cow here. Cow, exhale, cat, zip. Cow, and a flatten and gaze forward. Exhale, push and lift, all effort, and release. Press the top of the palms down. So work on those. So maybe you start with 1, you grow and you build. You can do 3, maybe 5. All right, you don't need to have to do a million to be able to get the crow press. That was work for me. Go ahead and you push some fists into the mat. Let's do a set of maybe 10 crow taps. Can we try that? Go ahead and bring the knees high, spread your fingers, lean forward, push the shoulders down, engage the core, belly in, tuck, tap, 10, 9, 8, 7, keep pressing the earth away. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I think I lost count, maybe that was 12. Push away, and land. All right, so it is a lot on the wrists. Take as many little stretches as you need. Let's take the hands under the knees and kind of compress into the forearms. Get a nice massage there and move around. You'll feel your fingers start to get numb. Press, settle, try to move the fingers. All right, so next, let's try landing from handstand to crow. Whenever you're trying to learn to press, it's really helpful to learn how to control the descent, the lowering, all right? So maybe just try a couple of these. Hopefully you can do handstand to crow without crashing down on your arms. You need to learn that to press, most likely. So let's go ahead and give it a try. Let's not waste our energy on the jump up or the press up. So however it's easiest for you to get up, jump into a tuck. We're gonna push the shoulders down, elevate,
And then tuck the knees in, start to gaze forward, round the spine, engage the core. Push, 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 slow down with the arms, and then see if you can land into your crow. All right? So you can play with that. You might even pause the video and practice your landing. A lot of this takes a lot of work, so it's not something that you can just do over and over a million times to learn. So just take it day by day, you know? Do a little bit each day and you will build so much strength that way. All right, so that was your landing. One more thing you could practice to build incredible strength is just going crow down to headstand and back up to crow and then crane, which is such a powerful push to come from headstand to crow. I think it takes more energy than a crow press. So if you have that, you are well on your way. So we'll just do one of those. And again, you can feel free to pause the video and practice anything as much as you want while you're going through this class. So we'll come into a nice big lifted crow. We're gonna take that crow push up, bend the elbows, tuck the chin in, land softly on the top of the head, push off the arms. You're in a tripod headstand, making a triangle shape, index finger forward. Now, to get the knees into the armpits, you'll need to push the elbows forward, hug the knees in as high as you can. Hug the elbows in, start to push the shoulders down, and then start to gaze ahead. Push, shoulders down, gaze ahead. Lift the head, push shoulders down, lift. Pull the belly up, use the core to hold your crane, and then land. Flip on. That is a lot of weight on the wrists. Let's go ahead and take this feet on palms, gorilla pose stretch, massaging the toes into the crease of your wrists and just playing there. Wiggle the toes, put some weight into the back of the hands. It's a great counter stretch. Last thing before we actually try the press is to practice crow jump backs. And each time you try to get a little higher off your arms. So instead of just shooting the legs straight back, see if you can push the earth away and peel the hips up a little bit, and then a little bit more until you're up in the handstand, right? So here is a jump back. We're gonna push the shoulders down, already start to cat. Lean forward into the hands, lift. So as you push the shoulders down, see if you can jump the hips up first. So it's not just a shoot back, it's any little bit of lift you can get that's gonna help you get your knees off of your arms for the crow press. All right, I'm gonna try that one more time. Take some breaths, shake out the head, and work on your jump back. Oh, I went too much and I actually pressed, my hips were going straight up. Remember, whenever you jump back and land in chaturanga, you want to send the heart forward and the feet back so that you can bend the elbows and make a 90-degree elbow. So even just practicing the jump back is really strengthening, of course. Anything you're doing to land in chaturanga or chaturangas are going to be really beneficial for your practice. All right, I went a little too far and ended up into an ugly crow press, but let's try that again. Lean forward, push down, lift, and land. All right, take as much time as you need to recover from all that hard work. We are going to try to press with our head into a couch if you want something softer, or a wall. And this is just taking the weight out of your body and to make yourself light enough to press. It works for all presses pretty much. I learned my straddle press that way, pike press, crow press is the same. It might help you to be in something that's a little smushier, like a couch, but I'm gonna try the wall. So I'm gonna lean. The only difference also is that you're gonna put the back of your head down and you're gonna be looking forward, whereas when you're crow pressing on the mat, you would be gazing ahead and not looking down, right? So bring yourself far enough away, maybe a foot away from the walls, so you have enough space to lean, and you'll just play with what works in your body. So I'm gonna practice. I'm gonna bring my head to the wall, my hair, gonna bring the back of my head to the wall. I'm gonna bring my knees up, push into crow. So I need to lean, crow, and then peel the hips up. Push away so that you find your nice straight line for handstand, and then come on back and try that again. So you can work there. I think that a couch for crow press works a little bit better. It gives you that give that you can lean into it. But let's try it again. Lean your head into the wall. Lift the knees high. Start your crow. Lean, 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 lean. Push, 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 push. Peel the hips up, and then just go ahead and come into a straight line. So you'll bring your head off the wall and then release it down. All right, that's practicing against the wall or a couch. Next way, you might want to try with a strap. Again, it keeps your elbows hugging inward so you don't start to splay out and get weak and fall down. And again, it takes some of the weight out. It gives you something to push into. So all of these ways with the wall and with a strap are just to build strength and give you the feeling. You don't want to be stuck with that for a long time, but just a good way to practice. So we'll bring your strap above your elbows and make sure you have, if it's stretchy, it's a little helpful so it has some give. If it's not, that's okay. Just make sure it's not too tight. So measure about shoulder to shoulder, play with that. Probably not armpit to armpit. You want a little bit of space there. So let's see. Spread your fingers, tuck your knees in, start to puff up through the back of the heart. Lean, hug the heels in, push the earth away, push, 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 peel the hips up. And you find your handstand. Good. You can practice lowering or you can just come down. All right. So again, something else, a different way to work on the crow press. And then it's just going to take practice. All these presses do not come overnight. For some people, it takes years. With my straddle press and crow press, I did get them pretty quickly, but they were pretty ugly presses. Like my elbows like to bend. I have stronger biceps than my shoulders and core. So my arms just want to take over. And some people will, if you have that straight arm strength, you might find better luck just trying to go into a crane and then cranking the hips up. It's almost like a tuck press. Or if you have a little bit stronger bent arm strength, like myself, I start in, my elbows are a little bit bent and then I can press off my knees really a lot easier. So for me personally, to go from crow to crane and press up is really hard. If I already start in crane, it's almost just like a tuck press. So I'll push the shoulders down, tuck the knees in, push, 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 up. Didn't make it. So sometimes you win some, you lose some. So I've been crow pressing for quite a few years now, and it's still hard. Some days I'm heavy and it's hard to get up, and some days it's like piece of cake. And it also matters, like we did a lot of practice and prep work. That's really good. So you want to have your muscles fired. You can't just go cold into a crow press most likely, or a press, or maybe a handstand. But all right, so here is what the crow press looks like. I'm gonna hug my knees in, push the shoulders down, engage my core so much that I can peel my hips and knees off of my arms. Lean, 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 tuck, push, 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 straighten. If I'm going back down, I'm gonna tuck my knees in, push the earth away, push, 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 engage my core, squeeze my belly, squeeze my belly. This is very advanced. Do not feel bad if you don't get it today or tomorrow or next week. Put the work in and I promise it will happen. Thank you so much. Let me know how it goes. If you were what you were able to do today, and maybe check back in. Tell me again later. Thank you. I'll see you next time. Bye.